Monica here to Mindful Yoga with Monica. And I have a special practice that I really wanted to teach. I thought it was important because for this year, the energy is going to be very fiery, and we are coming into the fire horse energy, in the sense like lots of movement, and we need to know how to harness that and ground through it. So this practice is to help you feel steady and within yourself through movement around you, and even the movement that you feel within you. So let's get started into this practice, coming into a seated position, and take a moment to feel comfortable. Ground down through your sit bones, resting your hands on your knees, maybe softening your eyes or closing your eyes. And you're coming into this practice possibly because you feel energized, you could have restless energy. And I ask you to just notice it, check in to see how you're feeling. Another aspect of this energy is doing too much and coming to burnout. So through this practice, you will settle it, feel a little more grounded and rested as well. Just notice your natural rhythm of breathing without doing anything. Just take a moment, noticing your in-breath and your out-breath. As you deeply breathe in through the nose, and as you exhale, just allow yourself to soften into your shoulders, resting into your sit bones. As you open your eyes, take a moment to just take a deep breath, breathe in, fill up, drop the shoulders down. Let's bring our hands to the side, and let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in, draw the shoulders in, and exhale down. Inhale through the nose, and exhale. Coming on to your hands and knees tabletop. Let's move right into cat and cow to start moving that fire, that restless energy that I was talking about through the spine. So breathing in, drop the belly, and exhale, round the back. Start to feel the movement of the breath through the movement of the spine. Taking in a few in and outs. Breathing. One more. Coming back to table, we are going to thread the needle, taking your right arm open up. Breathe in, and then exhale, drop down onto the shoulder, stacking your hips on top of your knee. And let's just take a pause here and come into the belly breath as you start to release into the body what no longer is needed. 2 more deep breaths. Allow yourself to support you. Feeling grounded at the same time. On your next breath, as you rise up, open up one more time. Feel that expansion and draw your right hand down, back to table. Let's move to the left side. Breathe in, open up. And exhale, drop down onto the shoulder. Stack your hips on top of your knees. And you can support yourself with your right hand and keep your core engaged as you feel the release in your rotation. Come into deep, slow breaths and start to release once again. One more breath. On your next breath, push into your right hand as you come up. Open up the arm one more time. Breathe in. And exhale, place your hand down. Coming into child pose. Open up your knees. Sit back onto your feet. And you can either extend your hands out or stack your arms, whatever feels right for you. I'm going to have a nice little good stretch, so I'm going to stretch my arms out. Take a deep breath, breathe in, lengthen that spine, and exhale, draw the forehead down. So if you can't reach your forehead down, then that's when you can stack your arms and just see what feels right for you. Taking the opportunity as you exhale, releasing in the lower back, into your hips, all that tension, just letting it go. We begin to ground down into regulating your nervous system. One more nice deep belly breath. And then roll your spine up back to table. Coming into downward dog, tuck your toes underneath. And take your time, just walk out, pedal out, downward dog, possibly moving your hips a little bit just to loosen up the hips. A little more release in the lower back. And making your way, walking your hands and your feet, coming into forward bend, softening in the back of the knees. And then inhale, slowly come up to standing. And really beautiful rolling shoulders back. A few more rolls. And let's come into mountain pose. Coming into your foundation of stability. Draw your attention from the base of your feet, possibly maybe just like a little bit of a rock, front to back, just a slight movement so you can find your center as you ground down from the base. Taking in a couple more breaths. And if you're not already there, you can step up to the front of your mat. We're going to bring the arms all the way up, breathe in, and exhale, fold forward, nice and soft. Lengthen halfway, hands on your shins. And exhale, you're going to bring your right leg back and drop your right knee, coming into low lunge. If you have any tenderness in the knee, you can always place a little blanket. And from here, let's step into the left foot, bring the hips forward and breathe in, open up into low lunge. And then open up the arms into cactus, squeeze those shoulder blades back. And let's burn away that heat and energy in the solar plexus. 2 more breaths, doing great. One more. And on your next exhale, place your hands down, tuck your toe underneath, right toe, and step back into downward dog. Take a moment, walk it out. And then from here, pause. Extend your right leg back. Bend your right knee. We're going to step your foot, so whether you have to walk it up or lift it up or step up, take a moment and pause, low lunge, dropping your left knee down, softening the left foot. Stacking your knee on top of your right ankle. Draw the hips down. And if you want, maybe clasp your hands behind your back and roll your shoulders back. You can always keep your hands on your hips if you want a little bit more stability. And breathe. One more deep breath. And release your hands. Stepping up, lift your left knee up and then step up to the front. Bow forward, breathe out. And then inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, drawing to your heart center. We're coming into warrior two, stepping back with your right leg. Take a nice wide stance, preferably around if you measure your ankle to wrist, and then bend the knee, stacking your knee on top of your ankle. Come back into the breath. Warrior two has this really solid grounding feeling, harnessing your energy. Taking a few more breaths. We're going to bring our hands to our heart center, pivot your left foot parallel to each other, and let's extend the other foot to the other side, doing the other direction of your warrior two. So breathe in, exhale, ground down, stacking your knee on top of your ankle. Lengthen up the front of the body, extend your fingertips, and connect to your breath. Really enjoy the steadiness of the breath, the power in the warrior two. And 2 more breaths. Great. On your next breath, inhale, exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Feet are almost parallel to each other. And we're going to come into a wide-legged forward bend. So bring your hands to your waist and roll your shoulders back. I like to do a little softening to the knees, but imagine there's this big bouncy ball between your thighs. So as if you're squeezing them, take a deep breath, breathe in, and then exhale, slowly bend forward. So you can bend your knees a bit more if you want, just at the beginning. And you might have to bend a lot. It depends on your hamstrings. Coming onto your fingertips, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, bow forward. Come back to your awareness of the pressure points of the base of your feet as you soften the upper body. Make sure that you have a little softness in the back of the knees, or your knees are bent, which is fine. Two more deep breaths. And inhale, slowly come halfway up. Bend your knees, bring your feet out, stack your hands on top of your thighs, and let's roll the spine, breathing in as you rise up. And exhale. Pause for a moment, standing. And then walk your feet to the center. Shake everything out. And let's come to sitting. So we're going to come into a forward bend. Extend your legs out. I'll just give you a side view. So for some, if you want to put something underneath your knees or you have your knees a little bent, that's fine as well. A lot of people have tight hamstrings, so no worries. And if you want to sit a little bit of support to tilt your hips forward, let's begin. Breathe in, lengthen into the spine, and then exhale. Slowly soften the upper body. And just allow your hands to land what feels right for you. And wherever you're at, just keep on softening the upper body. You might just be right here, and that's okay. The most important thing is that you breathe and allow the resistance and tension to release on your out breath. Here we are, just slowing down once again, nurturing the body, keeping the fire steady within you. And as you rise up, ground down from the base of your legs, lengthen that spine, bring your arms up, breathe in, and exhale, draw them down, bend your knees. Let's come into a seated cross-legged position. We're going to finish off with a nice twist. Take your arms up, breathe in, and exhale, twist to the right. Roll your shoulder back, your right shoulder back, and soften into the breath. Just juicing out the last bit of unwanted energy or fire that you don't need anymore. Taking a deep breath, inhale, lengthen up with the arms, and exhale to the other side. Breathe. There's a lot of fire in the belly, and rotations really help your digestion. One more breath, breathing in, rise up. And exhale, bring the arms down by your side. We're going to roll onto our back. Draw your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side. And coming into a final rest, stretching out your legs into Savasana, making yourself comfortable. We'll stay here for a few minutes. Allow your legs to fall open. Arms by your side, fingertips are soft. Coming back into your natural rhythm of breathing. There's nothing to do. As you enjoy feeling the support beneath you, feeling grounded and stable. You can always stay here as long as you like. And as you wake your body up, moving the fingers and toes and ankles and wrists, and draw your knees into your chest. Slowly rolling over to one side and gently coming up to sitting. Maybe placing your hand on your belly, one on your heart center. So the fire horse brings movement and transformation. When we stay grounded, we can move through change with calm and clarity. carry this steadiness with you. Come back to this practice anytime you need to steady from either burnout or restlessness, or just to feel grounded once again. Many blessings.